Okay, this is the first video on this channel. Now, the name, it's going to make more sense, hopefully, this week. I'll upload a video, I'll explain why it's named that, and hopefully it'll make sense based on what's being bought. But, so I'm going to start off by saying what this channel's going to be about. I'm mainly just going to be fixing these motorcycles, taking y'all with me, showing y'all what I do with these bikes. I part them out a lot, I fix them, I flip them, and hopefully I'll be able to elaborate more about what the channel's on this week if we can get what I'm hoping we'll get. So this video is mainly just going to be me explaining what the video, what's everything's going to be on this channel. Hopefully I can give you all some entertainment. Obviously that's what this whole app's for. The reason this whole channel is being started. One, my brother's been begging me for a while to make a channel with my bike stuff. I fix them a lot. I flip them. I part them out. And he's been begging me, please, Zach, please, make a channel where you fix them and show them everything. He thinks it'll go somewhere. So let's see if he's right. We got about a month of summer left. So let's see how far we can get before we have to go back up to school. I do go to college at Texas A&M. Some of y'all watching this video, you might know that college. Most of y'all will. Hopefully, most of y'all do. Gig 'em. Have to do it. That'll kill me if you ever see this video since I don't. But let's get into it. So this is a 2003 CBR600RR. I got it a few months ago while I was up at A&M, and I was scammed on it. I was told it had 15,000 miles, and it has around 40,000. That's 25,000 more than I was told. So, don't trust doing an Army shirt. Should have known that one when the plugs were broken to plug in the good old dash. But, it happens. We're still going to try to flip this for a profit, and we're going to see if we can fix this. Hopefully, the channel gets somewhere. One of these bikes, one of these days, will go to one of y'all. Maybe we'll see where that goes. But that's besides the point. Let's get into this bike. This 2003 CBR600RR has its problems. We'll start off with let's just say we just got an ignition switch to this thing because I have this. This is our ignition switch right now. It doesn't really have a key, but we'll install one once we get to the point where it actually runs. But I'm gonna start off with let's show y'all some up close stuff on this bike. Okay, so let's do a little walk around. Boom, boom. To blur the plate out on my beat up Camaro. Yeah, look at that tripod setup right now. Boom. Look at that thing. Let's get a real tripod here soon. But so we actually just got this tank the other day. This is a new tank. The old fuel pump, I honestly have no idea. I replaced the fuel pump and I never even tested it. I just got this tank from a part out bike. So we're gonna see if this works. We do have nice part of this bike. Good old Yoshimura RS5. Sounds amazing. Well, we don't know if this one sounds amazing yet, but it should. So first of all, oh well, that's helpful. We're gonna try to do this with one hand. Woo! Just where I need a little. There we go. Okay, this is our ignition switch right now. I know. A lot of y'all never seen something so jank. We don't even have a upper triple tree right now. I have one in the garage, but we'll have that another day. So, as y'all can tell, this is why this works. This little diode. The only way you can hear my dog in the background. That's the only reason this is even working. So, we'll show you. Let's get into this. Boom. Flip that switch right there. And there, you see that mileage? That's just at 15,000. But it doesn't. And we're gonna do this. I'll show y'all. Let's see this fuel pump. Oh, well, it doesn't want to work now. Okay, something came unplugged here. So that's why I never plugged this back in. Okay, see. These in real quick. This plug's tucked away back here. Let's see if we can get this in. Come on. You'll notice if y'all ever start working on these bikes, hopefully I can get some of y'all working on these things. I love them. I love how your relationship, we'll say that. You'll realize how annoying these things are to plug in. Okay, round 2. Never mind. So that's not working. Okay, I'm gonna bring y'all back after poking around a bit. I still don't know what I did. There must be something unplugged here. Something here is not plugged in. Now you see this. Yeah, this is a broken wire. So we have this one. This one's new. So I don't really know what I unplugged. I'm saying all this because I'm a little stumped. I don't know what I did. It was running. Well, not running. All of this thing isn't running. The fuel pump was working about a minute before that video started. And now it doesn't. But that's what happens when you work on bikes. Of course, the second I flip this, it stops working. Second the video rolls, boom, broken. That's how entertaining this is going to be. A lot of broken stuff, a lot of frustration. But I feel like that's a lot of these videos are going to go. It's a little dirty in there. But yeah, this is the plug for the fuel pump, actually. A lot of y'all might be looking at these videos knowing I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to try my best to explain it. Try my best not to make these videos an hour long. Try to make them pretty short. But I don't think this video is going to be very long, considering I am failing to diagnose a fuel issue. I'm gonna join back into this video the second I've figure out what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna bring y'all back real quick. This is our makeshift ignition we got from one of the parts bikes. I don't know why it has zip ties on it. Somebody couldn't find a bolt, but this is at least some progress. Let's have those right there. Boom. Let's see this right on there. We're gonna make some progress this video at least. We're adding an ignition. Boom. So close to being on there. Smack that on real quick. Hook this bad boy up. And dude, I did not realize how much harder this was gonna be with one hand. Maybe we won't be hooking this up right now. Because this wiring harness is short. But yeah, we're gonna hook that up real quick and come right back to this video. Okay, so we got some progress here. This is on. Now we do have to figure out how to fix this because this should not be exposed. This should be in a box. I kind of like that one. Now we have keys. We have an ignition. We're gonna add this bolt in just a second, but we still need to figure out in this video why we are having no fuel pump priming. Oh, never mind. Our problem has magically been fixed. That happens sometimes, and we're happy. We're happy because of that. Okay, so now let's show y'all fuel pump primes. Looks like our new ignition has done some wonders. Okay, we're gonna show y'all crank. You hear that? Okay, so I'm gonna set this back up real quick, and then I'm gonna bring it. Okay, so we have solved something in this video that I didn't plan on needing to solve. Our fuel pump is now working. So we put this ignition on, and boom, fuel pump primes. Wow, isn't that a wonderful sound? Now we have crank. So obviously, as you can hear, we have no combustion. I'm gonna turn this off so our battery doesn't die. We have no combustion. I mean, not no combustion. We have, well, yes, we are not firing right now. So what we need to do is figure out why we are actually not getting fuel. Before this video, I have actually figured out that we are not getting fuel through these fuel rails right here. The fuel is going through the fuel rails, but our injectors are not firing down here. Injectors are not firing. As you can see, I'm these first couple of videos, I'm going to explain these bikes, try to show you all everything about them. So these are our fuel rails. We got fuel rail right there, fuel rail right here. These injectors right here are not firing. So why this is, we will figure that out. Now, these bikes are very frustrating, I will say. I have worked on a ton of them. A ton by, I mean like 5 or 6. I fixed a lot, taken a lot of them apart. I'll throw a picture of the other night of a couple pictures up here, just of parts laying everywhere right here. This whole area filled with parts. Boom. You're about to see it right here. 3, 2, 1. Parts everywhere. But yeah. So now we at least have an introduction to this bike, what we're all gonna get into. I don't know how long this video is gonna be yet. We might add some more stuff in real quick, and yeah, I'm gonna get back to it, and we're gonna see where we go with this. Okay, so back to what we were doing. I'm just gonna this fuel pump. This gas tank back down in here. Funny story. One time, I was working on one of these, and I dropped a full gas tank like this. And I don't know if y'all can see from there, but these edges on these are very sharp. And I dropped that thing clean right on my pinky. You can't really see it, but let's see if I can. Right here, slice right through. Had a little meat coming out. Looked like spaghetti meat. Mom almost passed out. It's pretty wild. It wasn't even that bad, but my mom doesn't really like blood. I don't know what all else we're gonna be doing in this video because since this is the first video, I'm still getting this whole thing figured out, to be honest. I know we work on these things and I'm very quiet, so I'm trying to make this more entertaining for y'all. Don't want it to just be me sitting here talking, yapping. Maybe I'll climb on these things a little bit like a jungle gym. Maybe, maybe I'll get this little. This is gonna be our. This is gonna be our. It's gonna be our. What's it called? Our thumbnail. Yeah, sitting here like this. That's thumbnail right there. Boom, baby. Ugh. Okay. So I took a little bit of a food break because after I was videoing for a while, I realized my phone has run out of storage. So we had to delete some videos, upload to my laptop real quick, and now we're back to videoing. We're gonna solve that problem. You're gonna see a lot of splicing on these videos at the beginning, and hopefully by the next one we figure that out. But what I want to do is, I'm gonna show you all real quick. What I want to do is figure this out right here. I'll show y'all. I'll do it from right here. If y'all can see back in there, those are our coil packs. Each one of these we're gonna pull out, and we're gonna remove the spark plugs on them, and then we're gonna go buy some new ones because these spark plugs will never hurt. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Okay, that's another reason why we have this dangling right here. It's because it's way easier access to plugs and everything. So deep down in these holes is each spark plug. I'm gonna try to get in there for y'all so you don't see that. One of these holes houses a spark plug. Deep down in there, you can't see it's so dark, but yes, there's a spark plug in there. So our goal is going to be to get those spark plugs out, get some new ones, throw them in there, and then we'll use some starting fluid to test it in this air box. Now, if that solves our spark problem, then we'll move on to this fuel issue that we were originally going to address today, but then I decided we're going to wait till the next video to do that. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go buy some spark plugs, get them laid out. Then we make another video where we're actually going to really dig into this bike, start taking things apart. But I wanted that first video to just be me introducing myself, telling you all what this channel is going to be about, letting y'all figure it out. Hopefully I can entertain a lot of y'all, show y'all how I do this, get y'all into these motorcycles, and let y'all see how it's actually not that difficult. And then y'all can do this at home. I'm doing this in front of my garage right now, and now my parents do not love that I do this out here because our HOA does not like it. But hopefully I can teach y'all a lot about this stuff, get y'all into it, entertain y'all a little bit. That's the goal of all this. But I'll catch y'all in the next video. Let's see where we can get this thing to next video. We're gonna get it all figured out. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all want, subscribe. I hope y'all like it. If you subscribe, once we get to a certain amount, we will figure out something to do for y'all. But